Preparing wines for Thanksgiving dinner can be tough, but I've got some great suggestions for you on this episode of Tuesday Night Wines. Hi, welcome to Tuesday Night Wines. I'm John Lennart. I'm the host of the Honest Pour Wine podcast and an award-winning wine journalist. Over the next few weeks, I'm going to be bringing you some suggestions on wines to pair with your Thanksgiving dinner. Pairing wines for Thanksgiving dinner can be a really tough thing to do. There's such a variety of flavors and textures on the table, and what wine is the right wine to go with it? You could go with just about any wine and it seems like it might work, but that's counterintuitive. So what I always tell people is, because of the range of foods and the range of flavors and the range of textures, any well-made wine would pair well with Thanksgiving dinner. Now, last week we talked about a Chardonnay. Today I'm going to bring you a red wine that's right for Thanksgiving dinner. Now, on Tuesday Night Wines, we usually talk about value wines. It's the holidays. You might want to celebrate a little bit, bring out a special bottle, and that's fine. But a lot of times people are still on a budget, even during the holidays. And this wine stays in our under $25 category. I know oftentimes we stay under $20 on Tuesday Night Wines, but this wine I found for $24, even though the suggested retail is $30. So there's even a great bargain there to be had. Before we get into tonight's wine, I want to talk to you a little bit about my channel. If you like what you're seeing, if you like the content I'm bringing you with Tuesday Night Wines, and there's some other special series to come about other kinds of wines and other wine education bits, please subscribe and like below. My goal is to reach 500 followers. I'm off to a slow start, but I know you guys can help me get there. Tonight's wine comes from a fairly new AVA. An AVA is an agricultural growing area for grapes. Now, this growing area is called Bellard Canyon. Bellard Canyon wasn't an AVA until 2013, so it's a fairly young growing area, and it's located about 30 miles northwest of Santa Barbara. What's unique about Bellard Canyon is it's dedicated throughout the entire growing area. All the growers, all the winemakers, they're really dedicated to Syrah there. Bellard Canyon is planted with about 500 acres of grapevines, and over half of those acres are dedicated to Syrah, the classic grape from the Rhone Valley in France. Another 30% of the acreage in Bellard Canyon is dedicated to other Rhone varieties like Grenache or Viognier. Bellard Canyon is very much like the Rhone Valley. It has a massive diurnal shift. A diurnal shift means hot days and cool nights. And the difference between the hottest part of the day and the coolest part of the night is diurnal shift. Bellard Canyon often sees regularly a 40-degree shift every day, from temperatures in the 50s at night and all the way up to high spikes of 90s during the day. All right, so let's give the wine a taste. Wow, this wine, very complex nose. When people say a complex nose, it means there's a lot of different kind of aromas going on. There's purple flowers like violet and lavender. There's like a loamy earth going on, blackberries or black fruits, like really dark fruit flavors, cola notes. Rich fruit, black raspberry. Again, there's those cola notes that are coming through, the black pepper coming through a little bit more even now. Really beautifully balanced, lush texture, fair amount of tannins, good acidity. This wine will pair beautifully with anything on your Thanksgiving table. So what is the wine? The wine is the Stoltman 2019 Syrah. This is an estate-grown wine, and we talked about what estate-grown means in an earlier video. I'll put a link to that below. One of the interesting things about wines from Bellard Canyon is the bottle is embossed with the words Bellard Canyon around it, so you know that the wine you're drinking is from Bellard Canyon. The suggested retail price on this wine is $30, a little higher than we normally go on Tuesday Night Wines, but I was able to find this at Binny's in Chicago for $24 a bottle. It's Thanksgiving, you can go ahead and splurge a little, get this beautiful bottle of wine for your Thanksgiving table. Well, thanks for joining me in this episode of Tuesday Night Wines. Make sure you hit subscribe and like below to get my next Thanksgiving wine pairing next week. And cheers.